Hello and welcome to History 102, Modern World History 1500 to the present. I am going to give you a quick tour of the course site. What I'm going to do is go quickly through the items in this main navigation bar, and then I'll go backwards up through them in a little more detail. I don't think your screen looks exactly like this, but it should look a little bit like this. It should look mostly like this. So let's start over here. Announcements is where you're going to log in, and this is where your announcements are going to be, and there will be a lot of announcements here. Many of them have a link at the bottom, so you should check out what that is, even if you're emailed the announcement. You might want to look at it on the website. Course information has all the syllabus type things. Weekly topic folders is where you'll go every week. That has links to most of the readings and an overview of the assignments for that week. Online lectures is self-explanatory. Discussion board is self-explanatory. Assignments is where you'll find your additional assignment for each week. Each week you'll have a discussion board and an initial assignment. EPortfolio is where you have all the links for ePortfolio related things. Your professor, self-explanatory, information about how to get in touch with your professor, and a calendar of, that's just a separate calendar of all the things they have for the semester. That might just be an easier place to find things. All that calendar information is also in the assignments, in the discussion board, and in the weekly topic folder. So that's what the calendar is. And some of the assignment information should be there. Let's go back up to ePortfolio and click on that and see what's in there. You'll need a login and password to get into Digication ePortfolio, and you should have gotten that in an email, either just in the last couple of weeks or in previous semesters, and you should get in touch right now with the ePortfolio team at SPS to get that if you don't have it or you've forgotten it. This will take you to your homepage there. This will take you to the ePortfolios from our course, so all the students, and our course blog is in there, and our the lectures are in there, which I'll show you in a minute. So to get at the course blog, to get at the our ePortfolios, and to get at the lectures, you'll need an ePortfolio login, so do that right now. And then this is some instructions about how to start your own ePortfolio, which you'll have to do soon, and a rubric for how that'll be graded. That's enough for ePortfolio for now. Assignments has a list of all of the assignments for the semester, all of our second assignments, not the discussion board assignments. So here's a link to that calendar and to our course blog, but here are the assignments that you'll have every week, in addition to the discussion board. One about Wikipedia. These dates will be changed, I imagine. One about the rubric for the discussion board, setting up an ePortfolio, 5 weeks of blog entries. Most of the instructions for the blog are in this first blog, the China blog. Some of you also have children at home running around. Then we start, after blog season is over, we start to extend some of our writings, either writings we did in the blog or writings we did in the discussion board, into papers. So the first is this very short paper, mini paper. Read these instructions carefully. Then this is going to help you with the research, a short paper. We discuss the short paper together, and a long paper, and then a paper presentation. And then finishing your ePortfolio. So those are all various little things. You'll do one of these little things every week. Also every week, you will participate in a discussion board. So the dates of these will also change. But this is where you'll go to find the discussion board for each week. Each one will you should not see so many of them. You should only see the one from this week and the ones from old weeks, probably. Open questions you should be very aware of. Open questions is where you can post anything and anybody can answer it, anybody in the course. Often students post questions there about assignments, and other students answer them much faster than the professors, so I highly suggest you do that. Nothing in there will count for your grade either way. Online lectures also are in ePortfolio. So you'll need to get into ePortfolio to view them. Weekly topic folders is where you're going to start every week. And you'll see these are organized in their weeks, and each one has a nice picture. And in each topic folder, if we go to, I don't know, the Muslim empires, a little bit of an overview of the assignments for this week, links to the additional readings, and sometimes, not always, sometimes there's a link to the discussion board and a link to the assignment. So you know that you don't have to look here for the assignment and the discussion board, because you can look in assignments and discussion boards. But sometimes it's there just to make things easier. And finally, course information has the syllabus, which has a lot of specific information you'll want to look at. This is all stuff you should be looking at in the first couple of weeks, and then you probably won't look at it much. More instructions about the blog, about our textbook, a link to my grades, that's useful, and other tools, electronic tools, and some useful things if you need help with writing. You should also know that if you need help with writing, there's a link up here. Often students don't look into this top bar here, but there's a writing help link that will take you to the writing fellows. They're really helpful and useful for helping you figure out a paper, for editing a paper. A link also to the ePortfolio team so they can help you. Here's their email address. Here's live help, which is often available. Use that. And a link to Newman Library, which you'll find useful. You'll need to, for databases, for various things. So this is your home library. And let's go back. That's going to show all of my courses. So let's go back here to our course. So that's our course. And here's our fun banner you can try to figure out. And welcome to the course.